John de Vere, 15th Earl of Oxford, Lord Great Chamberlain KGPC, was an English peer and courtier. Career. John de Vere, born about 1482, was the son of John de Vere and Alice Kilrington, and the great-grandson of Richard de Vere, 11th Earl of Oxford, succeeding his second cousin, John de Vere, 14th Earl of Oxford, in the earldom. De Vere had two step-brothers, William Courtenay and Walter Courtenay, and a step-sister, Catherine Courtenay, by his mother's second marriage, before 1491, to Sir Walter Courtenay, a younger son of Sir Philip Courtenay of Powderham, Devon, by Elizabeth Hungerford. De Vere was an esquire of the body at the funeral of Henry VII in 1509, and was knighted by Henry VIII the 25th of September 1513 at Tournai. Following the Battle of the Spurs, he attended Henry VIII at the Field of the Cloth of Gold in 1520, and at his meeting with the Holy Roman Emperor Charles V at Dover in 1522. On the 19th of December 1526, Oxford was appointed Lord Great Chamberlain for life and was made a Knight of the Garter on the 21st of October 1527. He signed the Lord's petition against Cardinal Wolsey on the 1st of December 1529, and was appointed to the Privy Council before the 22nd of March 1531. In 1531 it was reported from Venice that Oxford was a man of valour and authority, and it is his custom always to cavalcade with 200 horse. Oxford bore the crown at Queen Anne Boleyn's coronation in April 1533, but later served on the commission which tried the Queen on the 15th of May 1536. On the 15th of October 1537 he attended the christening of the future King Edward, Vere, and on the 12th of November following was present at the funeral of Queen Jane Seymour. On 2 and the 3rd of December 1538 Oxford served on the panel of peers at the treason trials of the Marquess of Exeter and Lord Montague. Oxford and his son, John, were in the King's retinue at the reception of Anne of Cleves at Blackheath. Oxford was reputedly the first Protestant Earl of Oxford. He patronized a company of players for which he commissioned John Bale to write plays from 1534 to 1536. As Lord Great Chamberlain and a favourite of Henry VIII, about 1537 he directed Bale to write anti-Catholic propaganda plays for Richard Morison's campaign against the Pope. Oxford died the 21st of March 1540 at his manor of Colne, Essex, and was buried on the 12th of April at Castle Hedingham. Marriages and issue. Oxford married firstly Christian Fotheringay, the daughter of Thomas Fotheringay of Brockley, Suffolk, by Elizabeth Dorwood, daughter of William Dorwood of Bocking, Essex. There were no issue of the marriage. Oxford married secondly Elizabeth Trussell, the daughter of Edward Trussell of Kibbleston, Staffordshire, and Margaret Donne, the daughter of Sir John Donne, by Elizabeth Hastings. They had 4 sons and 3 daughters. Elizabeth de Vere, who married Thomas Darcy, 1st Baron Darcy of Cheshire, and had issue. John de Vere, 16th Earl of Oxford, who married firstly Dorothy Neville, daughter of Ralph Neville, 4th Earl of Westmoreland, and secondly Marjorie Golding, and had issue by both wives. Frances de Vere, who married firstly Henry Howard, Earl of Surrey, by whom she was the mother of Thomas Howard, a 4th Duke of Norfolk, and secondly Thomas Stainings. Aubrey de Vere, who married Margaret Spring, the daughter of Sir John Spring. Their grandson, Robert de Vere, became 19th Earl of Oxford. Their daughter, Anne de Vere, married firstly Christopher Sherborne, by whom she had a son, Francis Sherborne, Esquire, and secondly John Stubbs, whose right hand was cut off on the 3rd of November 1579 for his authorship of the discovery of a gaping gulf, which criticized Queen Elizabeth's proposed marriage to Francois, Duke of Alençon. Robert de Vere, and de Vere, who married firstly Edmund Sheffield, 1st Baron Sheffield of Butterwick, Lincolnshire, and secondly John Brock of Colchester, Essex. Geoffrey de Vere, who married Elizabeth Hardcombe, daughter of Sir John Hardcombe. Ancestry.